Okay, I think we're live. It's showing me up in the corner, but I don't see it yet. We're on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Hi. We're live on Facebook. I'm waiting for confirmation that we're live on YouTube. If you see the chat in the video, that is from our YouTube stream. And I'm not seeing it on YouTube. Yep, there it is. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Welcome everybody to day 11. And we have one more day. We're off track because of technical difficulties. We tried for 40 minutes to go live and it wouldn't work. So we have one more day and we're not going to do it tomorrow. I may do another video tomorrow to show you some new images that are in Design Space, to show you the newest ones. But I'm going to do it on Friday. The video's already set up. I think, is it set up for 4? 5 o'clock Friday. So we're going to go live 5 o'clock on Friday for our last one. I was going to try to squeeze it in tomorrow. I do have a few appointments, but I didn't want to squeeze it in because I have so many ideas in my head I want to do with that card, and I don't want to just throw it out there. I want to make sure it's a great video for you and a great project. It's something I haven't shared at all before. Hi, Bobby and Joan and Susan and Jamie and Kiona and Fatima and Deanna and so many people. Welcome. Raylan became a new member today before the video. Deanna and Tammy and Nancy on Facebook. Love the lights. Oh yeah, my light necklace. So let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up and sharing my video. We are live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. We're going to go over to this area. Now, I don't have the light on yet because I was weeding earlier. I got some of these things made and I was weeding earlier and I'm like, I need the bright pad. And so I got the bright pad and the bright pad helps so much. So I'm like, well, I'll show them how much the bright pad helps with this new textured vinyl. And then I'm setting up the video and I'm looking at the video and looking at my desk and I'm like, you can't even see it. So then I'm like, because my lights were too bright. So I turned off my lights and then you can see the difference that the bright pad makes. So we're going to do a little weeding with the lights off and then I will go turn those on and we will do the project. Let me show you a little bit of what we're doing today. We're making some ornaments. So this was designed from an image in Design Space, okay? I didn't completely design it. I did change it a lot, so it wasn't just lined images. Isn't that cool? And then this one, I have changed the file because I think I changed the size of those and I didn't this one. This one's too small, I think, for me. I want it bigger. So I made it bigger. But I mean, I didn't make it bigger. I made it in the file bigger. So those of you who support my channel on Patreon or Facebook fan page or YouTube members, you get this file, this project. Okay? Kobe? But this is the new textured, see that silver is the new textured vinyl. Today is the last day for 50% off. They told me it's never going to be 50% off again. They're not having another 50% off sale. And there's you can't see the brushed vinyl. The pink is the brushed. And the silver is the textured. I think you can see the brushed on this one better. But okay, who had these on their tree before? When I was a kid, I totally remember I totally remember putting these on the tree. There was like an indentation in the bulb. Who else had these? Or maybe you still have these ornaments. I loved hanging up ornaments when I was a kid. All right, let's go over Isn't the texture pretty? Okay, so this is the texture. I already have mostly everything weeded, so this is not going to be a long video. I hope. Okay. So I have this, have you guys seen this is the foiled craft board. Oh, I just got another idea. On these, so I cut the base of these out on chipboard, so they'll be thicker, but I also cut some out on craft board and gluing a few pieces of craft board together to make it thicker so you don't have to have the maker for this project. I could cut, or you could cut this out in the foiled craft board and then just use the texture vinyl and put on it. That would be awesome. I didn't even think of that till just now. Okay, I'm covering up the brightness of the bright pad for the camera. Because, look, it's just, you can't see a whole lot. So I want to show you, now you can see where to weed. Do you see the difference? It makes a huge difference. Okay, let's turn it on. And let's weed a little. Okay. I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh no, I gotta remember how it weeds. I have some of this cut. Oh, and with the brushed vinyl, not the texture one, but the brushed one, you get 1 foot of strong bond transfer tape. So I'm using the strong bond. You know the stuff that's only made for glitter? Or that stuff that you use on accident? And you're like, I can't get anything off the transfer tape. Oh, wait. This is the one. I gotta... remember what this one looks like. I have extras of this one made. Here it is. So I want it to look like that. Because I'm like, I want more of this one on my tree. And the pink looks a little red in the pictures I took, but it's pink and like a tealy green and purple and then silver. And those are the colors of my tree. Whoops. I gotta lay that back down. Hold that piece down. Okay, so I didn't choose a very hard one to weed. Look. Okay, and here's the texture. Cal, you want to turn the light on? Since you're still here. Okay. We can get rid of these. Have you guys gotten the foiled craft board? Look. I'm like, oh my gosh. Callie, why didn't we use this? We could just put the silver on it. I think we might have to do that. Okay. So are you guys ready? This is really, really easy. This stuff is so easy to work with. Where are the ones I made? They're right here. So here's the ones I made. I didn't put any on the chipboard yet, did I? No. But you can totally put ribbon through these and hang them or a hook. And you know what else I thought of? You can make these smaller and make earrings, because I kind of want to make these into earrings. Wouldn't that be pretty? I want to make earrings. Make them smaller and make them into earrings. Okay. This is the hardest one because it has 3 colors. These are really easy. This is solid piece of purple. I already did purple on that side. And then I just put the silver on top. And then this is a solid piece of silver. And then I just put the pink on top. So we'll start out with the hardest one, which is the one I love the most. And what did I do first? We put the green one on first. And I usually like to cut these apart. And I've been using, these are my favorite scissors in all the world. These Cricut fabric shears that I put paper on. I'm using these for paper and they're amazing. And then I thought, well, I got my mat right here. I'm on my cutting mat and I got my knife blade. I can just cut it apart. The only reason I cut it apart is so I don't get parts of the other one on there. So I'm using strong grip transfer, and I just use the same piece over and over. I have 2 pieces I've been using. So you can reuse the Cricut transfer over and over. Kobe and Carly, go say bye-bye to Callie.
Bye,
She's calling them over to the door so they don't bark when she opens it and they know it's just her.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much. So I'm pushing this down with my Cricut scraper. And then I'm flipping it over and pulling this back. So easy. It's so easy. Oh, what's that song? Yeah, I want to make these into earrings, and I think you could. I just make them a little smaller. You just shrink them down. I will show you in Design Space how to shrink them down. So I'm just going to try to measure this up. I'm looking at the sides. And just putting it down slowly. Looks like it's good. And then we're going to reuse this. I'm going to put it back on here. And we're going to do the silver next. So on this one, we start with the green because we go around the outside and it's just a lot easier. Yeah, you could make the little Cricut guy ornaments. Yep. And then I'm going to get this one, and I'm not going to cut it apart. I'm just going to be careful. And I'm using the Cricut Strong Grip. I don't know if you can, oh, you can't read it. Let me put this purple, I'm putting purple tape on it so you can see behind it. How about this? It's hard to see. I'll put it more in the white next time. It's the purple Strong Grip, and you know the difference because it's purple. So we're going to flip this over and just peel it off. So easy, like it's magical. Okay, Oh no, I did this again. Okay, this is a great learning lesson, guys. This, I'm putting vinyl on both sides. So I had to flip one side over to the other. And this silver piece actually goes on this side. And you can tell because the top of this is not completely even. See how that's over that way? And I don't know if you can see this. This is the other way. So what I'm going to do is put this back down on the transfer tape, back, and we're going to do it again with another piece. So I have two pieces because this is not the first time I've made that mistake. And last time I made that mistake, I thought, oh, good. Now I'll remember to make sure I tell them to do it correctly. So this one does match this. So I'm gonna, and I'm kind of I'm not stretching, but I'm pulling it tight, the transfer, just to make sure it doesn't have bubbles and bumps up or anything. But the stuff is like, this is really for a beginner because it's so easy. So we're going to turn this over and pull this back. And I'm going to do it right on the bright pad. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to get the top piece of silver in there, and then I'm looking also at the bottom where those go. This is the hardest part out of the whole project. And you might see my head in the screen because it really helps if you're right over it. Okay. I'm just using my thumb to push it down. Whoop. I'm going to push it down a little more. Now see, this happened before too. This is so tiny right here. My silver, I don't think you can see. But the silver line wants to come up with this. And it's also because I'm putting vinyl inside between other vinyl. So it's not completely flat. So to keep that little piece down, I'm going to pull it from this side. And then that piece wants to go down. So I'm going to push it in there with my nail. Oh, I missed some of this one. Looks like this piece got in the wrong spot. Let's see if I can move it. I can. There we go. And then we need the pink. Move this over. Now the pink, it's a little shorter on the top. you put this right inside the green. I didn't put the silver on perfectly. It's so much harder to do it during a video. And you do have to push these down because, like I said, if you're pushing this down, you might just be getting the green because the pink is going down in between the green. So I'm using the corner of this. Let's see if that was enough. No. Wow. Doesn't want to go from that way. So we're going to try from another way. Never fight with it too much. You'll just have to do it from another spot. And that piece does not want to go down. So I'm going to rub it with my fingernail. Oh, come on. Let's go around this way. There we go. Thank you, Ronald. Isn't that pretty? And you can do two sides, or if you don't want to do two sides, you could just cover the other side with just a solid piece of something. Hi, Sheila. Okay, let's do a different one. Now this one, I did not, let's glue these together. I did not cut chipboard because I know not everybody has the maker and I want everyone to be able to cut it out. You can cut out just cardstock, like 5 layers of cardstock and put them together. You can just make it however thick you want to make it. It doesn't matter. So I'm just, make sure you glue at the top. And around the edge. And make sure they're both going the right way. You have to look at the little hook thing at the top. You could use poster board. You could just use cardstock, whatever you have. And like I said, in the file, I made this bigger. Only like maybe 2 hours ago, I made it bigger. I'm like, that's too small. So if you got the file earlier, I made this bigger. But you can make it bigger too, or you can go get the file again. Bye, Sheila, if you're still here. And at first I made it black. So this one I put on black and I thought it's kind of dark. And this brushed vinyl I'm learning about, it's kind of a little bit see-through. Has anyone here decorated their entire tree with homemade ornaments? Oh, actually, the first time I did this, I didn't even use transfer tape. I just peeled it off and stuck it on. I'm going to put that down and do it on the table. Let's see if I can take it off. I'm going to put it on here. It's not perfect. Just like everything else I make. Oh, I was going to let the glue dry. So I forgot. I was going to let the glue dry. I'm gluing these together and then go on to the other one, but I forgot. And when I peeled it up a little bit, but that's fine. It still works. Okay, now we're going to choose the one that goes on the front here. As you can see, this matches this more. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. And I have not changed from these 2 pieces of transfer tape. I've been using 2 pieces for all of these that I've made so far. So I'm going to peel this off. Put this on. Do you see how easy and fast this is? Is that cool? Now today is the last day that the stuff is 50% off. There are links in the description below, and I do get a small commission when you use my links. And if you spend $50 or half $50 in the subtotal before discounts, you get another 10% off and free shipping when you use my code. I just read C. When you use my code. Yes, this is Cricut Strong Grip Transfer Tape. You get 1 foot of the Strong Grip Transfer Tape with the rolls of the brushed vinyl. It comes with it. But I just reuse the same piece over and over. Okay, let's make this one now. And I got chipboard cut out for that, and just like the other one. You can, and I'm going to do the other side, but this is pretty sturdy. Okay. Thank you so much for you guys who are answering questions. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Let's try it without transfer tape. This is it's totally easy to use this without transfer tape. I'm only using transfer tape because of the smaller images. In this one, there's a lot of images, so that wouldn't work. But when there's just one, ooh, gotta flip this over. And it's actually pretty just like that. Is it not? Who remembers this shape of ornaments? Do you still have this shape? I just remember these when I was a kid. Yes, Cricut has the best chipboard. Crystal on Facebook says, does Cricut sell chipboard? Yes, there's a link to their chipboard in the description of the video. They have the best chipboard. Oh, and if you see my project from a few days ago, I used both kinds of Cricut chipboard. I don't have that project, it's over on the other side of the room, but I do have this one. Look at this box I made yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's video, we made this, I'm going to call it a snow cube, because all I could think of was globe, but it's not a globe. And now I thought, well, it's a cube. It's a snow cube. Got hot glue string on it. Isn't it fun? Look at the trees. I used the Mystic paper pad with this. It's a new embossed paper pad. There's a link to that in the video. The silver is premium textured vinyl. It's the premium. I think it's permanent. I don't remember if it's permanent or not. But it's the textured vinyl. Okay, now we're going to put this on it. That's facing the right way. These are actually really fun. This vinyl is so easy to work with. Flip this over. Push that on there a little more. Got chipboard on it. Look at how dirty this tape. I don't know if you can tell. It's really getting filthy. Okay, I'm looking at the bottom. Get it lined up there. See how fast you can make these and how pretty they are? It's so pretty. And imagine this with the lights on your tree. This will reflect the lights off your tree. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, now I wanted to show you the difference of this one. Oh, I don't know if you can see a huge difference. This one is with white cardstock, and this one, well, you can't tell because I put purple on it already, is black craft board. It's craft board, not cardstock. But I put it on the black with this one and the white with this one. So if you put it on the white, it does make it brighter. In the picture with this one, it almost looks black and white, or silver and white, or silver and black. The purple looks really dark in the picture. And it's brighter on the white one. So I'm like, oh, I have to recut more, make them white. Okay, she says, yes, it's permanent. Textured says permanent. It's so pretty. Okay, which one do you want me to do next? That's all I have. That's all I made. But where... Should we do the back of this one? Love it. Okay, we're going to put the green on first. I cut lots of these because I love it and I want to put them on my tree. Do you guys have any other questions? You flip this over. Peel that off. And yay, I got the right side. That was good. I didn't do that one on purpose. And then we're going to do silver, and we already have... I'm just going to put my transfer there. because I have this one done and it fits this one. Remember, this one was the wrong side from before. The hardest part is getting it laying in the right place. That's why these are so much easier. Oh. And these are going in between these, where these were just laying right on top. So those are much easier to do. There we go. So I'm gonna lay this back down and we use it again. You guys, Cricut transfer tape is really good. Well, I guess I didn't need to lay it down that long. We're just gonna go right up and get another one because you can use it over and over, and see how easy this is to use. So many people aren't used to it, or maybe they're using a cheaper quality vinyl and it's not as good, because I've never had a problem with it, but I always use Cricut brand stuff. And you guys, Friday is the last day to order stuff to get it in time for Christmas. Now this one you have to get in there because it's in between the green. So you have to push that down good. There we go. Isn't it so pretty? Love it. And there's different colors of the texture too, and of the brushed. But these are my favorites. Wow, I just love this. I have all teal and pink and like silver decorations on my tree. All right, guys, I'm going to put this back down. And I'm going to answer questions. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. It's best if they're in caps so I can read them better. Thank you, Jamie, for answering those awesome questions. Yes, when cutting chipboard, watch my video of, I think it's called Watch This Before You Use the Knife Blade. Because I tell you all the things you need to know before you use the knife blade. I just love this. Isn't that so pretty? And these projects, this is in Design Space. Let me show you. Well, this is not. I designed this from an image in Design Space. So let me take you. So these are in Access. These, if you use my project, it may not be completely free if you do not have access. If you don't have access, you might be charged 99 cents. If you only want to use this one, you can delete the other ones. Let me take you to Design Space. This is the cartridge that I used. Here's my favorite one. But let me show you how they come in. So this is a brand new cartridge. Let me show you how those come in. We're going to bring it in. Where's it at? Did I not bring it in? Oh, I didn't. I didn't hit the thing down here. There it is. What's this one called? Flower ornament. Did I? Yep, it's selected. It's down here. I can just hit insert. And there it is. So it comes in like this. Let me put some lines in. So you can see through it. It's not a solid image. It's only a line image. Okay. And then I made it into separate layers. So this is the base. So if you're cutting this, let me shrink this down so you can see it better. If you're cutting this on chipboard, you only need one piece here, and then this is the back. So these will fit on the back of the chipboard, and then not this one, but these will fit on the front then, and this one. And you're not layering any layer of vinyl with this one. With these you are. So you have the solid piece and the chipboard, and then this will go on top of it. And then this one, actually, this is not the exact file I share with you. This one I made white because I like it better in white. But you can use any color you want. And what was I going to tell you? Oh, so I have more layers of this cut. So if you want to cut this out of chipboard, you just take that piece and duplicate it a few times. You know, however thick you want it. And then click make it. I did more than one at a time. So you can hit apply. This is the silver one. Look how they moved these sideways to fit on there. And then here's the others. Are there any questions? I cannot read the questions when I'm looking at the computer on Design Space or crafting. Oh, Tina, you are in Facebook. I do not have the links on Facebook yet. So let me go do that. I have to get them from YouTube. Hold on. I don't know if Callie put them in. Oh, she did. Okay, so I'm just going to copy what's at the top of the post and put it in. Oh, Sherry did. Callie's great. So look at the pinned comment on Facebook and click on see more and you'll see the new brushed and textured vinyl. Click that link and it will take you there. Let me show you. Hold on. We're going over here. So this is the true brushed sampler. This is brushed. It's 50% off right now and it won't be again. Lynn, I did do a piece without strong grip and it worked okay. But the strong grip comes with the brushed. So it comes in the roll. So we got black, silver, and like a copper in this classics brushed. Let me go back. These are ones I used in these. So you get like this teal green, this purple, and this pink. I used all three of these colors. It's only $7.25 and it's normally $14.49. So I used all three of those colors. And then they also have this precious metals texture. So I use the silver, but then you also get the gold too. I think gold and silver, these with gold and silver would be beautiful. Yeah, now I need to make those. You guys, there is not enough time in my day. And you can buy them. Let me see. This is page 2 of premium vinyl. Princess. Let's go to page 3. Because you can buy a whole roll of silver. And you get 4 feet of silver. If you buy the roll, it's only $5.75 and you get 4 feet of it. Oh, and then the other ones, I think you get 3 feet. Not 3 feet, 2 feet of each. So you get 6 feet. They have copper, chocolate brown, onyx, gold, silver, and platinum, all in textured. And then you can buy the true blue violet. Thanks, Sandra. And neon watermelon, that's the pink and teal. You get 4 feet of those. Let's go back to page 2 because these are a little more, but you get 3 sheets of 12 by 24. So you get 2 feet of each color. So you're getting more in these, and that's why there's a price difference. Isn't it pretty? Love that. And of course, you don't have to do my colors. You probably don't want my colors, but that would be pretty in gold and silver. Even some black. I saw somebody's tree was black and silver. It's really pretty. You could do red and green. You could do the red foil. So while you're shopping, you got to get $50 in your cart. It's so not hard for me to do that. You could cut out this and just put the silver on it. So you can make beautiful ornaments with the foil covered craft board, which is not in a link, but it is on the Cricut site. And they have different colors. There's 10 different colors I have. They're all right there. You get a lot in each one. You actually get twice as many as what it said. So I have a ton of it because I didn't know I was getting that much when I got it. Corrine says she got the scoring wheel combo pack. Is there anything you need to do before you use it? I don't think so. I don't think we have to. I don't remember. Let me find Design Space. Hold on. I'll let you look with me. What's over here? We're going to cancel. Oops. And we're going to go up here. Calibration. Let's click that. That's rotary blade, knife blade, and the print and cut. No, you don't have to calibrate it with the scoring wheel. I didn't think so, but I could not remember. So no, there's nothing you need to do. I got the racks from Amazon or TSI Supply Wholesale. I just Googled paper racks wholesale. And yes, they're expensive. And yes, I called for a discount. I didn't pay the price they were. Yeah, these are really simple to do. And they're fun and easy. Love them. And you don't have to make them double-sided and do all that work. You could just make one solid color on the one side. Or use that pretty craft foil. and have that just on one side and then put the vinyl on the other side. Um, yeah, Jamie says the cartridge is $17.99 if you don't have access. That means you use it forever. It never goes away. You have it forever and ever. Or you can just buy the image. If you don't want all the images, you can just buy this for 99 cents. And you will have it. 99 cents just for one. Oh, I was going to show you how to get rid of. So let's say you only want this one, my favorite one, and you only want to pay 99 cents. You don't want to pay for these because you don't have access. All you have to do, grab a hold of those, delete them, and you only have this one. And it'll only charge you 99 cents once, and you can cut them out next year, and it won't charge you for next year. They're yours. Any other questions? I like discounts too. So today is the last day for 50% off. They told us there's no more 50% off. I don't know if that means ever and ever or this month or what, but I do know there's tariffs and things are getting more expensive. So, I mean, just with everything in general, everything that's made in China. What is the cartridge called? Let's look together. To find out what image you used, I'm double clicking that and I'm clicking on see image information. Click on the little arrow, and this is called flower ornament, and this is the name of that. This is like the ID number for that image. Or I can click on view cartridge, and it's called ornament line art. Now, if you just go to Design Space, can't speak, Design Space and bring in an image. This is a different one. That's what it's going to look like. It's just going to be like this. That is a new image. What day is it? Let's go to categories. Let's see what's free this week. Ooh, these are free. They're also in access, but if you don't have access, you can make these ornaments. These, I think, are over tomorrow. Usually we get new ones on Thursday. And let's go to categories. Most popular, let's see. Look at these faces. These are new. Oh, I got the hiccups. Some of these I've shown already. So I have some new ones. Look at the poodle. There's a whole new dog one. And cartoon faces. There's the dogs. And reindeers. There's some new Christmas ones that are really cool. Okay, I'm going to show those in another video. Tiffany on Facebook is asking, does it show the price already with 50% off or later as you're checking out? The products in designs at Cricut are 50% off. The price is already there. I have made a corrugated cardboard boxes, and I've used it on cards as a background. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go today. I'm not sure if I'm going to see you tomorrow. It's possible, but I will on Friday. Friday at 5. Tomorrow I really need to design the cards. I have 2 cards for Friday's video, and they're different cards. I've never made these cards before. So I may have to do some test cutting, and I want to make them really cool for you guys because you're awesome and I love you. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye. Thanks so much for coming.